Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coffee and Cookies. My name is Lindsay. Today's show is sponsored by Rookie.io, reputation management to lead generation, websites, funnels, and automation. Everything you need to stay in front of your prospects in a positive way. Go learn more at www.ruci.io. So today is Thursday. And if you were joining us yesterday, I had an emotional moment with my daughter in the morning.
Hold on.
Today, what? Oh, hi, Nick.
Hi.
I was giving you time to do all your technology stuff because usually when I introduce him too fast, he's like, whoa, I'm not ready. And then it's like this awkward silence.
You want to go ahead and talk about your daughter.
That's great.
Do it.
Okay. So this morning we had like a morning from heaven.
My prayers have been answered.
I know. Yeah, it was crazy because she was like so independent and like just tell her to brush her teeth one time and she went and did it on her own. Like, yeah, all that, all the things,
all the great things.
It was just, it's been a great morning. So Nick, how are you?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Coffee and Cookies show. Thank you guys for tuning in this morning on Facebook and YouTube. And the show is going to be broadcasted on our podcast. So if you need the links for the description, if you need the links for all of that, you just let us know. We'll start dropping it into the comments. But let's go ahead and do a little split screen action real quick. And this show is 99.9% a positive show.
Yes, it is.
Probably more like 95. Probably more like 95. Let's go 95. Let's have a little grace here. Let's say 95. I was watching YouTube yesterday, and this came through my feed, and I am a person who really likes Disney content. I love the Bluey show.
I mean, you talk about it a lot.
I do. I talk about a lot of Disney things. And if you're wondering why the lower third's not up there, there's a reason for that. I need to show you guys because the audience, the majority of my audience is Christian, faith believers, and a parent or someone who wants to be a parent at some point in time. So I'm going to put this on the screen right now, and I'm going to solo it. And let's see if it pulls it up. There we go. And the reason why I'm showing you this is the CEO of Disney right now. The president of Disney right now. And this is just a screen grab from YouTube, but this is explaining the direction that Disney is going in. And if you've been paying attention to what's been going on in the news with in Florida with the walkouts from Disney, this is all coming from the top down. This is not just, entry level employees trying to say, oh, we're going to have a walkout, like because it's not LGBT, whatever the rest of the initials are, friendly. Okay.
So if we don't know what's happening in Florida, can you give us a quick
Sure,
recap?
absolutely. So let me do this and that right there. So what's been going on in Florida right now is the governor there said, you cannot start sharing about your sexual preferences to young kids. And I don't know all the exacts of this. I just know, I believe it's from like up to like 5th grade. Teachers don't go pushing your sexual preferences on kids. Which I completely agree with. It doesn't matter which, if you're straight, if you're this, it doesn't matter what lean you have. Okay, that's not your position as a teacher to be going down that road with children. Okay, now in response to that, a lot of Disney has come out and said, "Oh well, have you heard of you? They call it the you can't say gay law, and it has nothing to do with it." Okay. And yeah, you also see Lindsay's face right now. She's like, what are you talking about? Like, how does that have anything to do with what's good with saying that teachers should not be able to share their sexual preferences to kids? And I'm talking about like kindergartners. Like there's literally a kindergarten teacher. He's ranting about how he should be allowed to share his sexual preferences with his kindergartners. No, No, you shouldn't. No, you absolutely should not. And hold on. That's a tangent, okay? Where I'm going with this is now Disney. This is the president of Disney, and I'm going to zoom in on it one more time. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is you as a parent, you need to know what's going on because Disney has a lot of influence on a lot of kids. And what they're doing is they're very gently introducing this. Okay, there's been a couple movies that have come out lately, one that included The Rock, where they very gently hinted at it. They very gently introduced it. So you need to be aware, okay? You need to be aware. And what I'm not saying, just so you can see my eyes on this, I'm not saying, oh, let's boycott Disney, okay? I'm not going down that direction. I'm saying you as the parent need to be aware of the direction Disney is going. And you need to make sure that it is that you are watching these movies before you let kids watch these movies. Okay? You need to make sure that you're watching the cartoons before you let your kids watch the cartoons. And you want to know what? If you're in a school system that is having these kinds of conversations, then you need to make sure that you are having conversations with the teacher so you know what's going on inside your classroom. Mm-hmm. Because this right here, this kind of stuff that's going on at Disney is not in the right direction. It is not in the right direction. And is that, Nick, that's your opinion? Yes, that's my opinion. As a Christian father, that is my opinion. And that is not going in the right direction. Mm-hmm. And what you're doing is, I'm not going to go down that road. I'm not going to insert more of my opinion because that's not my place. You as men in your household, you as women in your household, you need to be doing what's best for your household. And you need to make sure that you are being aware of the outside influences that are getting in front of your children, that are trying to influence your children. Just be aware, parents. Mm-hmm. Just be aware because this is disturbing.
So you had said, you elaborated a little bit.
Now I'll put on the lower third.
We were talking about this. You had said that it's not just moving forward that Disney wants to go this direction, but you mentioned they also want to retro this.
Yes. So and then what you're not seeing in that post is they're not just wanting to move forward with this. They're talking about and taking characters that are already established in Disney lore and rewriting them
so that they're more LGBTQ.
Sure. I mean, they seriously just keep adding initials to this. Mm-hmm. and for racial minorities. Now, hear me on this, right? I get the minority thing. Mm-hmm. I get it, right? You want to be more inclusive. I get that, right? The preference of who you decide to have dirty business with, that doesn't need to be pushed on people.
Doesn't even need to be like...
It doesn't need to be broadcasted. That doesn't need to go here. Okay, now here, I'm almost there. The characters that are already established, you don't need to go rewrite those characters. Leave those characters alone, Disney. Leave them alone, okay? They're part of your history. They're part of your legacy. Leave them alone. Mm-hmm. If you really are going to write new characters, look at Encanto. That's a whole thing about, is that Spanish? A Spanish minority? Is there even such thing as a Spanish minority?
It's called Hispanic.
Hispanic minority. And it's a great movie. But you created new characters. You created new magic. You did a really good job with that. Mm-hmm. Okay? Now do I like the fact that there's a lot of females in there? I'm a dad of 3 daughters. I love the fact. But here's where I have the issue. The only character that was male that had a gift
was crazy.
Was turned, here we go, are you ready? Was turned to be a negative character. Every other character that had a gift was a female. Every one.
No.
Oh, okay, except for the 2 boys at the end. Oh, yeah. I misspoke. I'm so sorry. So of the adults, let me rephrase that. Of the adults, all the females had specials, had powers. The one male adults, he was villainized in that movie. He wound up being, the hero of the movie at the end, but he was, we don't talk about Bruno, right? There's a whole song about it. Mm-hmm. Again, if you're going to go down this direction, balance it. Have some balance there. Okay, you could have easily had a strong male role, and I'm not. I actually love the character. She's the strong one. Have you watched the movie? Mm-hmm. And Amber, help me out here. I don't remember the name of that character.
The main character?
No. She's yes, yeah, but she's the strong one,
sister.
The strong
Gotcha.
sister. Like I like that, but like you could have balanced this out here. Mm-hmm. Okay. But I love the fact that it was a Hispanic minority. I love the songs. I love the music. I love the costumes. It was a great movie.
But I like that the strong one was female. Because Disney, a lot of their princesses or a lot of their girl characters
Louisa.
are like princessy.
What?
And,
Have you watched some of the new Princess Disney movies?
Like?
I don't know. I'm just having a conversation. Okay, so but here we go, right? Here we go. So this is two different perspectives, right? Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it from, okay, what are my daughters watching? Okay. And there's no strong male role model in that movie. Where? Please enlighten me. Take one character.
Strong male role model in that character, in that movie. I don't have good examples.
No, there's not one.
I think they do a good job of portraying like a strong, supportive relationship between the wife and the man, like supporting each other.
You want to know what?
But
I'm going to eat my own words.
It's not.
They were not the primaries, but they were great supporting actors, mm-hmm. and they were great guys. Mm-hmm. Good point.
Thank you.
I'm going to retract my statement. I'm going to retract my statement. And you want to know what? I can do that. I'm going to change my mind. Here we go, right? Why is it people get so mad at people for changing their mind? You get new information in, you have a conversation like this, and you want to know what? You should be allowed to change your mind. Why does it look so down upon?
Who looks down upon it?
Just look at politics. Goodness gracious. So someone in politics changed their mind and the whole world lights up. Oh my goodness, this person changed their mind. With new data, change your mind. Why not? That's part of being human.
Okay, but politics, it's more, that's, like,
okay.
When you talk about politics and changing your mind, before you make your stance, you need to do your research. And I feel like a lot of people don't do the research before mm-hmm. they make their stance. And then they're like, oh, well, now that I know. Well.
Got it. We're having a conversation and you want to know what? You're right. It's funny because.
That's twice, y'all. Just
more than Gary, more than Amber, more than Matt.
That was twice that I was right in a row within 5 minutes.
No. No. We're not saying you're right.
You just said you're right.
Are you ready? Mm. I'm going to let you have a hat trick. You're wrong.
What?
Okay, see? Now you can say it again.
Anyway.
So the whole idea here, the whole reason why I brought this up, I love Disney. I'm not saying you need to boycott Disney, but mm-hmm. you do need to be aware as a parent. You do need to be aware of the direction that Disney is going. The leadership, I'm sorry, not the direction that the leadership is taking Disney in. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you need to, it's not something where hey, it's a Disney movie. Great. I know that there's going to be some stuff going on in it, but there's no sexual preference pushed into the movie.
You know, I actually had that thought. We watched Turning Red.
Correct.
As a family.
And?
I wish we wouldn't have.
Why?
Because I wouldn't have let my kids watch it. Because it wasn't... There are too many innuendos that's
a teenage movie.
Are not for little kids.
If you've watched Turning Red, the Red Panda, which I honestly thought it was a great movie, but it is not. It is not for the kids.
3 and 6-year-olds.
It is not. It is definitely for preteen teenagers. Absolutely. And again, here we go. Right? It's marketed completely wrong. It's marketed like it's marketed like Encanto, where it's designed for little kids. Hello, cookie lovers. Morning, Thomas. How you doing, buddy?
You know what, Thomas? I actually have a cookie today. But I only have...
She brought one cookie. Oh my goodness.
Did you guys see Nick's face? Because he didn't know I had a cookie.
Oh my goodness. You are vicious. Vicious today. Man. I'm going to remember this.
Hey, you know what? I think I brought you coffee this morning.
No. You brought me to taste test cold brew this morning.
I brought you coffee options.
Coffee options. At the end of the day, yes, you can definitely eat the cookie. I will have my coffee and I'll be very happy. Very, very happy. So on that note, that's
Amber's calling me out for bringing just one cookie.
I love it. So, all right, we're gonna recap this. We're gonna end it. Be aware, okay? Know what's going on, and parents, there's nothing wrong with you asking questions.
Yep.
Okay, these are your kids. You are responsible for them, not the teachers, not Disney, not any of these other influences. When parents look at your kids, when other people look at your kids, they look at the parents. They don't go, oh, Disney raised that kid, therefore Disney is responsible.
Right.
Or the teacher that spent a year with them, they're responsible. No, you as the parent are responsible, so you need to be in the know. All right, enough of that. Unless Lindsay has something she wants to add.
Well, my final thought is, like, we were talking about going to the movies to see a new movie coming out, and I'm like, gosh, do we need to go pre-screen everything that we go and watch with our kids? Like, it didn't used to be like that.
What movie?
Sonic 2.
Yes. Yep. Sonic 1, great. But because of the leadership, yes. Because of the writers, yes. You and your husband need to go watch it first. And you want to know what? I know Tristan loves Sonic.
Both of my kids love Sonic.
Oh, I didn't know Lexi was a massive Sonic fan.
Well, I mean, she is because her brother is.
Got it. So yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely you need to.
Yeah.
Disney shouldn't be raising your kids. You are right. Absolutely. Nitro cold brew. Matt, that is my favorite. Nitro cold brew. Oh, delicious. Dad,
One day,
you're right. Dad, you're right. Absolutely.
Have a nitro cold brew keg in this office.
Yes, we will.
I'm speaking that out.
Yes, we will. Oh my goodness, yes. I need that. Need, not want. Yeah, okay, it's really a big want, but I'm going to say it's a need. It's a massive want.
I can get on board with this need.
Okay, so you know,
funny.
2 days ago, we had a conversation about your daily reset strategy. And
We did? We had a conversation, or was it like a...
It was a passing moment. It's a passing moment.
Isn't that funny?
Now we're going to have the conversation.
We had a conversation about this, but it was one phrase in a sentence.
No. It was 2 or 3. It was 2 or 3. Movies have a rating system. You want to wait? Here we go. Hold on. I'm putting the pause on this. Gary, yes, movies do have a rating system. Yes. I don't believe that sexual preference is rated into those ratings, and I don't know. And maybe someone can look that up in the comments. But either way, like the new movie, the Turning Red, I believe that's rated G, right? But it's not a kids rated G. It is a preteen rated G. Sonic Do you know what Sonic is going to be rated?
I can look it up.
Okay. So yes, I know we have that, and you know, back in the day, I would say, yeah, hey, that
PG.
Oh, okay. So Sonic is PG. So yes, you definitely need to go watch it before you let your 6-year-old go watch it. Back in the day, I would say that it carried more weight because of the leadership that is currently in place. I can't give it the weight I used to give it before. I just can't. You know, I'm very glad that my kids have very much. They love watching Encanto. They love watching that movie, and they have no desire to watch Turning Red again. Those concepts were just so far over their head.
So you remember how I said Lexi's 3 turning 14? She loves Turning Red. And I'm like, we're not watching.
You're not
that
there
again.
yet. No. I like that movie. I like that movie. Turning Red, but you know, I'm
An adult.
an adult trapped in, I'm a kid trapped in an adult's body. You know what Disney does right though? Bluey.
So that's produced by the Australian.
That is produced by.
Government.
I was wondering if you were going to key in on that.
Like
That's not.
They don't even create Bluey.
They don't. They just own the rights to it inside the United States.
So
So I can't really give them the credit.
You can't give them credit for that.
Man.
Because they're not writing it. They're not.
They're not.
They're not doing anything.
They're
except
not just
making money
relicensing
from
it. There you go. Like that. Like Bluey is probably one of the only reasons why I have Disney Plus. That is a lie. That's an absolute lie. I just lied to you. There is there's a new series that just came out called Moon Knight. Yes.
And like all the Marvel movies.
Not all of them. You want to? No. Are you ready? Are you ready?
No.
You ready? The Eternals, hot garbage.
Is it?
Hot garbage. Goodness, that was horribly written. Like, what did you do? Like, what did you do, creator? Did you go like to the bottom of the barrel and just start pulling things out? Like seriously, like you have such a great Marvel universe here, and then you pulled in the Eternals, and it completely contradicted what you have in the Marvel universe. Like, nope, hot garbage. That's my negative for the day. All right, so let's talk about Daily Reset because that's actually where we're supposed to be going. You're doing research, aren't you?
Yes.
What are you researching over there?
I'm trying to find a good Christian movie rating system.
No. You can do that later.
I can.
You can do that later. You can do that later. Or you want Gary will find it. But no, I definitely believe with the second part of what Gary said, we need a Christian movie rating. Absolutely. You want to know what? I wonder if there's any Christian movie influencers that all they do is watch movies and then say, parents, here's what you need to look out for.
See, and I feel like there's something out there, which is why I was searching for it because
I would totally do that. Like watch movies and then come back and say, okay, parents, here's what you need to be on the lookout for in this movie. Hey, parents, I know it's marketed to your 3 to 5-year-old. This is really a preteen movie. Like I would actively go watch movies and give a rating system. PureFlix has a Christian.
That is one that I found just in my little research, but it's like a subscription platform.
No, I would do this for free.
No, you're not listening. PureFlix is a subscription platform like Netflix.
Yes. I'm talking about watching movies.
Yes, I know.
Hey, Gary, would you want to do that? Like imagine if you had like a panel of parents that went and watched a movie, and then we're going to come up with like bullet points of here's what you need to be aware of, and then have a conversation. Not slamming the movie, right? We're not going negative, but this is you need to be aware of.
I like this idea.
I do.
love watching movies.
I love watching movies. I love this. Like I would actively do this in the magic free time that I would need to create to actually be able to do this. Ooh, could we fit this into the workday?
2 hours gone.
2 hours gone. What are you going to do? We're going to go watch movies, and then we're going to write down little notes about it. We're going to share it with the audience of, hey, here's what you need to be aware of.
That's funny. So in order for you to do this, I need you to outfit your media room.
Oh, Oh, well, hold on. Hold on. Did you just say? And then we'll have Matt and his wife come over. We'll have Ryan come over. We'll have Gary and his wife come over.
Yes. And you know Dustin and I are going to come over.
Oh, yes, of course. And we'll sit there. Everyone gets a notepad. Here's your popcorn. Here's your candy. And I just want you to notice things that are that are going on in the movie that other parents might want to know about.
My sister has a popcorn machine.
No, those are so dirty. Those are so dirty to clean. I used to have one in my old office. I was like, oh, popcorn machine. Great idea. Horrible idea. Horrible. Unless you like cleaning popcorn, butter, and oil out of little crevices. Horrible idea.
Yes, Matt, I think it was from Family Life Radio that I remember hearing stuff about that. So maybe somewhere on their website they do this already.
So Matt, on that, see, he says used to do reviews. I wonder if they stopped doing it.
I don't know.
You know, Lindsay, this is going to be a side project. Let's figure this out. And then what we could do is we could create. Oh, I love this idea. Amber, I'm letting you know right now, we're going to have like date nights with couple. There we go. See, Amber's on it. date nights with couple, and understand that after that, we're going to have people come on the show and we're going to talk about the movie and come up with like a little checklist of what parents need to be aware of. And share our opinion. I love this idea. Love it.
What are we going to call the website?
I have no idea. No idea. But you want to know what? We're going to figure it out. We don't have to figure it out right now, but we will figure it out. Okay, so let's go back to the actual topic that we need to talk about.
Oh, yeah, resetting.
Reset. Lindsay, what is your reset strategy? When your kids stress you out, when work stresses you out, i.e. Nick and Angelina, when clients stress you out, what is your reset strategy? What do you go do?
First, I breathe.
Okay.
I take a deep breath. And usually when I'm in a healthy place, I go for a walk. When I'm not in a healthy place, I just grind through. And, it doesn't always turn out well when I do that, when I just push through a situation. But a lot of I actually don't really have a great reset thing. Like my me time is I enjoy like a nice bubble bath. Like that's me time. But that's not like a reset.
Like a reset.
Yeah.
Like a reset. Like you just got done with a stressful situation. The kids just got doing something crazy. You know, Nick stresses you out at work because he's demanding like all kinds of things. You have clients calling in. Just the world has turned into a whirlwind. How do you reset the world? How do you get the world from pushing you around to you taking control and saying, oh no, world, we're going to get back in organization again. I need you back on my schedule.
I usually talk to Nick.
Great answer. Great answer. I love this idea. I should have a service. Let me help you put your life back in order again.
Oh man.
People need that.
Yes. So breathing is really a big thing for me. Breathing, praying, and it depends on what kind of reset I need.
Okay.
Because I think we get into situations where like, are we having a little pity party for ourselves? Are we having like, woe is me kind of attitude? Because that's when you need to, I like how Amber goes through and talks about her, like recounts her blessings in her head. I think that would help pull you out of that situation of woe is me. No, look at all the things that I'm blessed with.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's the direction that you go. Okay.
So that's the direction your wife goes.
Well, no. You said woe was me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, are you ready? There's so we have a woe was me reset. Count your blessings. Stress. When you have a stress reset, just you can feel things piling up on your plate. What do you do?
I go sit in a massage chair.
You go sit in a massage chair. You take 15 minutes, go sit in a massage chair, reset yourself before you come back into the chaos.
Yes.
Okay? So we have the woe is me. We have too many things getting on our plate. Are you ready for this one? the spouse and kids are starting to stress you out. How do you take care of that one?
I go for a walk.
You go for a walk.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Because you remove. Go ahead.
I remove myself from the situation, because if I'm stressed out, everybody can feel it. Just like my face is not good at hiding things, my energy is not good at hiding things either. When mom is upset, everybody knows.
Oh, that's greatness. That is greatness. I love it.
So like you make your girls do push-ups, I take myself out for a walk.
There you go. So, and here's why I'm bringing it over to these three is, you know, when we talk about those situations, you have your default, right? Mm-hmm. But if you have a plan, then you can start to change your default, right? Mm-hmm. So yesterday, Isla was being not herself, mm-hmm. and just making a big to-do about it. And it was during bath time. So it's Amber, it's me, it's London, it's Isla, and it's Sydney all in one bathroom. Okay? The girls are getting a bath.
Depends on what bathroom. Your bathroom or the girls' bathroom?
The girls' bathroom.
Oh, gosh.
The girls' bathroom. Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's a tiny little hallway.
Yeah.
Right? And Sydney is done with it. Like she is, and when you're surrounded by tile, mm-hmm. it is just echoes. Amber has so much patience. So Isla gets out, she's dried off, and she goes over there and she's going to put on her pull-up, and she just is, oh my goodness. She's crying, she's angry. So one of the things I do with my kids to help reset them is I give them a Denozo. Do you know what that is?
You smack them upside the head?
Hey, focus. I do this. It's not hard. I'm not walloping them, but a little just, hey, reset. Here we go. Uh-huh. Let's focus here. And when that didn't work, what I did, because I could just feel the tension in the room, mm-hmm. I snatched her up. I snatched her clothes, picked her up, picked her clothes. Someone's gets to hear the word snatch and be like, oh my goodness, how mean are you? No, I picked her up. I picked up her clothes. London's like, oh goodness. London scoots out of the way. She knows I'm going out the door. London is so good about reading body language now. Mm-hmm. She's getting so great at this. And I take her into the bedroom, and it's just her and I tell her to breathe. Mm-hmm. And we slow down, because now we're away from the chaos. We're away from the stressors.
Because remind you, Sydney is screaming through all of this.
Correct.
As well.
Sydney is very unhappy, very unhappy. And now we can just focus on her. Uh-huh. The reason why I tell this story is I didn't used to have that foresight.
What foresight?
I used to try to fix the situation inside of the chaos. Mm. But now, after having 3 kids, and learning in general, you know, so adults, you get it. Yes, remove yourself from the situation, but you don't always think of that in the moment with your kids. Mm-hmm. And now it's like, great, I got her over there. We were able to take our deep breaths, bring it down. And then I was able to coach her through, because her pulling up her pull-up was sticky because she's still clammy from the bathtub, mm-hmm. right? But we're able to get the pull-up up. I'm able to help her. Oh, this is why it's getting tangled here. This is why it's getting stuck here. She goes to put her shirt on, and her arm gets stuck because it's a little soggy still, right? Mm-hmm. And just we're able to slow things down. Mm-hmm. How often is God trying to pull us out of the chaos so he can slow things down, so he can work with us and walk us through something? But we're so in the chaos that we fight him. Isla fought me as I pulled her out of that bathroom. Mm-hmm. We're fighting with him. And he's like, I'm trying to pull you out just a little bit so I can reset you, so I can focus on you for a little bit, mm-hmm. and then we can go back into the chaos together. I need you to put the armor back on. I need you to recenter yourself. I need you to refocus on you. Because after we did that, we were able to go back into the bathroom. And even though Sydney's still doing her thing, right? I can brush her hair. I can brush her teeth. She's recentered. She knows what she needs to do. But I had to pull her out of the situation, recenter her, and then bring her back. It's so interesting because like when you become a parent, a lot of the things that you look at, you're like, wow, that God must be like this ever parent. Like, could you imagine having this many kids with this many prayer requests?
I can't imagine having 3 kids. Like, I look at y'all and I'm like, I don't know how they do this.
like seriously, like God has this many kids with this many prayer requests, with this many situations. And for each one of us, he's trying to uniquely grow us. Mm-hmm. Like, that's just mind-boggling to me. I have 3 completely different personalities in my household, and sometimes I can't get it right. Like, I couldn't even imagine more. Well, I don't know if we're going to have more. Like, that's a question. Go ahead.
So talking about your reset, a lot of my reset, like I remove myself from a situation or I talk through something, but a lot of times what I really want to do is just get distracted. So like intentionally distract myself and not do what I need to do. Right? So, and a lot of times this is my distraction.
Yup. How many apps do you have on that are easy distractions?
So many.
So it's so easy now.
So many distractions on this thing. And it's like if I go for a walk, I take it with me because it's well, what if something happens that I need to contact somebody? Like what if it's an emergency or something? But it actually takes a lot of willpower, self-control to keep it in my pocket when I'm on my walk.
Interesting. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to make this really easy. I'm about to make this really easy for you. If you were walking around staring at your phone, you're a target. If you were walking around looking at your phone, whether it's outside, inside, anywhere you're at, if you're walking around the neighborhood and you have your phone and you're looking at it, you are an easy target. You need to be aware of your surroundings. I cannot tell you how it takes 3 seconds for a van to pull up next to you, snatch you, toss you into the van, and drive away, and you're gone. You will keep that phone in your pocket next time you go for a walk. Now, won't you?
I just got parented by Nick.
Do not. So hear me on this. Hear me on this, okay? And you're about to learn a little bit about Nick and the places that I've lived and the people that I had to deal with and the life that I had before this. It was I was dealing with very evil people. And Amber will vouch for this. There are things in my past I do not talk about. And it's because I know things like that. I've seen things like that. I've had to talk to people who do those kinds of things. I know where they are. I know what they look like. I know how they operate. Do not walk around with your phone out. Don't do it. And you can take this, and if you have a son or a daughter that's like, oh, I walk around with my phone, or if you have a spouse, especially a female, you let them listen to this. And if they need to come talk to me first, I will talk to them. You do not walk around with your phone out. You be aware of your surroundings. I'm not saying you have to be like in a battle. You want head on a swivel, right? Like Matt gets it. I'm not saying you need to be paranoid. I'm not saying you need to have your head on a swivel. I'm not saying you're in a combat zone. I'm not saying that, okay? What I'm saying is when you are this, you're an easy target. You do not know what's going on around you. You do not know. And therefore, it makes you an easy target. And predators go after easy targets. There's a reason why you don't let your kids ride their bikes alone. You put them in a group. Okay? Even you as an adult, you are a very easy target. Even men are a very easy target when you are distracted.
Well, mic drop.
You won't walk around with your phone out again now, will you?
No.
No, you won't. And if I see you, I will sneak up next to you and you won't even know I'm there till I'm inside your bubble. It's so easy. It's so easy. Okay? Don't do it. That's your life lesson. If you took anything from today, that's what you take from. Well, hey, I had a good point at the beginning, good point at the end. There you go. Watch the whole episode. There you go.
Oh, man.
Absolutely, Taylor. Absolutely. Right? Be aware. Be aware and be present.
Yeah.
And if you're in Texas and you don't have your I almost said CHL. Yeah, your concealed carry, you go get it. You go get it. All right. With that. Right? You caught Nick on a rant. Roar. Welcome to the Power Den. Cannot wait to start that show. I need more time in the day. Nolan.
See, that's where I grew up. So that's why it's a different mentality.
Stop it.
Yeah, no, it's
The
just
country's
different.
even easier. It's even easier. There's so much space. Even if you yell, it doesn't matter. At least if you're walking and you're aware of your surroundings, you can put up a fight. But if I'm already close to 2 feet within you before you realize I'm there, you're done.
I mean, like,
And here we go.
Country where I knew every person that drove down the road.
You hold on. You knew every person who drove down the road, but did you have every vehicle memorized? 1, 2. If you saw a vehicle that didn't belong there, did you know what to do? Do you know how to keep your distance? Do you know how easy it is for someone to close in on you if they have a knife?
Well, this show is like 80% positive now.
Like you have to be aware. No, we're not talking about snipers.
OMG.
We're not talking about snipers. Gosh,
Okay,
Matt.
let's turn this positive. Nick, I need you to do like a 180 and flip it.
Okay.
What are our big 3 today?
Thank you, Lindsay. Okay. I'm going to recenter. And here's why. You just need to be aware of your surroundings. Don't have your face on the phone while you're walking around. Okay? Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. All right? So, where are you on your big 3? Today's Wednesday? Today's Wednesday, right? Today's Thursday. I'm so far behind. Angelina's here. She's like, I'm here. You should know it's Thursday. The boss is in the house today. Right? Next positive coaching segment. That's cracking me up. Matt, you have an email, my friend, to come be a guest. I really hope that you've already answered that email, booked your time with, and no, it's you. And if you want to bring, the lady, you can bring the lady, or you just come on, brother. You just come on. So you can have it either way. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Way to make him feel special and not anybody else.
What do you mean? There's a lot of people on this over here that have received emails.
Oh, okay. See, that's all we needed to say. Like, Matt, you and a bunch of other people on this email, like on this show, you have all received an email to be invited to come on. So come on. No, just Matt. Matt got an email.
No. Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. It was only Matt. Matt's the only special one.
I'm going to need to go sit in the massage chair.
Oh, that's greatness. So where are you on your big 3? I still need to go put my big 3. They're in the book. They're not in the comments. Mm-hmm. Need to go do that. And you know, what does that mean? That means tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, which means we're going to have a great episode tomorrow. And it's going to stay really positive to make up for today's Nick teaching moments today.
I would say this is like Drill Sergeant Nick.
This is Coach Nick.
Oh, Coach
This
Nick.
is Coach Nick.
Not Drill Sergeant.
Right?
Gotcha.
It's a group effort to rabbit trail the conversation.
Yeah,
Matt,
we all do a great job.
Yes.
Because look, here we go again.
Here we go again. I love it. But this is this is why I need a podcast studio with 8 people, so we can have these big group discussions.
Yeah.
Are you ready for that? Angelina's gonna be like, time. Y'all are off time again. What am I gonna do with y'all? Okay. Angelina's saying Angelina, the boss, is here. She's saying we got to get to work. So we got to get to work now, which is great. You want to know why? Because I get to build more automation today. Today's awesome. Oh, I love building the automations. So where are you on your big three? You know tomorrow is Friday. You know tomorrow I'm going to tell you to leave work early. You know tomorrow I'm going to tell your boss to tell you to leave work early, right? Hey, you deserve it if you get done with your big three. If you get it done. So thank you guys for being in the comments and liking the videos. Know that that's how we know to pray for you, pray positive for you, pray wins for you, and love on you. So thank you guys for being in the comments in there. If you guys are hearing this on a podcast and you're like, where's this at? This is at facebook.com/coffee, the Coffee and Cookie Show. Facebook.com Coffee and Cookies Morning Show. Thank you, Lindsay. We are working on the website to get everything to go into one spot. Why? Because this is on Facebook, this is on YouTube. We're getting this onto LinkedIn. When we have guests, they're going to be on LinkedIn, and we're on 9 different podcast channels now. So this show is growing, but at the end of the day, it's here. It's on Facebook where we have the biggest audience, and we get to enjoy spending time with y'all because you guys get to be in the comments, and it's live. It's great. It's awesome.
That's hilarious, Nolan.
2 people can't see it. How will 8 work? You know, Nolan, yeah, I'm going to have more integrators in my life. They're just going to turn it off. Be like, oop, hey,
we're done.
The feed is gone. It's turned off. And we're just going to record.
It's an integrator. We need an implementer. That like somebody that runs the meeting and keeps everybody on time and on track.
That's another integrator.
Well,
an integrating implementer.
Hey,
we're leaving. We're leaving.
Yes.
We're going to work.
Have a great day.
We love y'all.
Don't forget to rise up
and crush it. Bye y'all.